Hello children, how are you all? Today we are going to study about your first lesson, that is Animal Kingdom. Okay, so what is the meaning of kingdom? Usually the kingdom meaning is a country whose ruler is a king or a queen. But here the kingdom means where the animals live in an environment, where the animals stay, where the animals dwells. It is called a kingdom. Understood? So in this lesson we are going to study about the animals and about the human being. So first one, let's see what is the similarities between the human beings and the animals. First one is human beings. They eat and sleep. Human beings, we eat and we sleep, isn't it? So in the same way, animals also, they eat and they sleep. The second one is they have 2 ears and 2 eyes. Similarly, we are also having a 2 eyes and 2 ears, isn't it? Next one, they are having thinking capacity, right? We are having a thinking capacity. We can think. Yes, and animal also have a thinking capacity. They also think like us. Understood, children? There are many other similarities between the human beings and the animals. Next one is the differences. What are the differences between the human beings and the animals? Let's take one example as a cow. So in human beings, they do not have tail, isn't it? Do we have a tail? No, we do not have a tail. But what about the animals? Cow, they have a tail, right? Next one is they have 2 legs. We are having 2 legs, isn't it? We human beings having 2 legs. But what about the animals? They have 4 legs, isn't it? Still many differences are there, such as we are having hands. We eat with our hands. But what about the animals? Some animals, they directly eat with their mouth. They do not have hands. Next one, if you want to speak with someone, we use a different languages, right? It may be Hindi, Kannada, English, Marathi, Telugu, whatever it may be. But what about the cow or animals? Are they speak like us? No. So they do not speak in different languages. They do not speak like our Hindi, English, Kannada languages. Okay. Understood, children? What are the similarities and what are the differences between human beings and the animals? Now let's move to the next concept, that is based on food habits, animals are classified as follows. So based on the food habit, the food habit means the food what they eat. So based on their food habits, what they eat, the animals have been classified into 3 types. What are those? The first one is herbivores, second one is carnivores, and the third one is omnivore. Okay. So first let's see about the herbivore. Here, herbivores, animals which eat plants and plant products. The animals which eat plants and plant products such as grass, leaf, etc. So these animals are called herbivores. Understood? Example, zebra, elephant, rabbit, cow, giraffe. These all are called herbivores because they eat only plants or plant products. Understood, children? What are herbivores? Okay, next move to the second one, that is carnivore. Animals which eat meat, flesh, egg, and other animal products are called carnivores. The animals which eat other small animals like meat, fish, eggs, these animals are called carnivores. Examples, tiger, leopard, snow leopard, seal, polar, otter, shark, crocodile, etc. These are the few animals which eat only flesh, meat, or any other small animals are called carnivores. Next one is a omnivores. Omnivores means animals which eat both plants and animals product. Okay, here the omnivorous animals, they eat both the plants as well as animals. Okay, so these are called omnivore. For example, human beings, we are human beings, right? We eat both plants products and as well as animal products, so we are omnivores. Next one is chimpanzee, dog, rat, civet, and some. Next one is as we know that children, we obtain the food from the two sources. One is from the plant source, the another one from the animal source, right? We get the food from the two source, that is plant source and the animal source, isn't it? So see, in the plant source, it may be vegetables, it may be fruits, it may be grains, pulses, and some other green leafy vegetables. Next one is a animals products such as milk, honey, meat, eggs, etc. Isn't it? So here, see, what are the products of milk? There are some byproducts of milk such as cheese, paneer, ghee, buttermilk, butter, ice cream, lassi, etc. These are called the byproducts of milk, or these are the milk products. Okay, understood? So next one, children, as we know that there are many animals which are very useful to us, right? So such as hen gives us eggs. We get the eggs from the hen, isn't it? Next one is a cow gives us milk. Next, sheep gives us wool, and honeybee gives us honey, right? And dog, it guard our house, isn't it, children? So these are the some animals which are very useful to us. Now here we are having one picture. Now children, try to tell me which animal is useful to us. Okay, next, first one, this is the honeycomb, right? So we get honey from the honey bees. Next one is the ox. Here you can see ox. So ox help us to plowing the field. Cow gives us milk. Dog guard our house. Sheep gives us wool, right? Next, fishes eat the insects in water and they keep the water clean. Next, here is a horse carriage. Horse carriage is also known as jatka. So children, in olden days, the people, if they want to move from one place to another place, they used to go by horse cart. Okay, it is also one kind of transportation for people. Okay, next one is a parrot. So you might have seen in the TV and all, the parrot, they mimic the voice of the human beings, right? So it is used for the entertainment purpose. So here are the animals which are useful to us. Next, move to the, here are the some riddles. Try to solve the riddles, children. Okay, first one is, I have colorful feathers, I am the village cock. Can you tell me the answer? Yes? Yeah, it's a cock. Very good. Next one, I am big with a large belly. I have tails both at the front and at the back. Who am I? Yes, I am elephant. Next, I have a very small, smart body, long ears and small whiskers. I hop swiftly. Can you tell me who am I? Hop means jump. Whiskers means hair of a bird. So it is having a small hairs of a bird and it jumps. Yes, tell me. Yeah, it's a rat. Next one, I climbed the top of the tree where no one can climb. I eat fruits. Who am I? Yes, I am monkey. Next one, I am the aunt of the tiger. I eat rats. Who am I? Yes, I am a cat. Right? Okay children, now let's know more about the animals. Okay, the first point is the tiger is the national animal of India. Nowadays the number of tigers is decreasing. The Project Tiger, a project of the government of India, is to preserve the tigers. So as we know that our national animal is tiger. So you might have seen in the TV that the number of the tigers they are goes on decreasing. The population of the tigers they are goes on decreasing. Okay, so just to save the tigers or to preserve the tigers, the government have undertaken the project that is a Project Tiger. Okay, understood. Second one, the number of insects is very large in the animal kingdom as compared to the some other animals. The insects such as cockroaches, lizards, right, butterflies, honeybees, their numbers are very large as compared to the some other animals. Third one is a cheetah runs at 100 kilometer per hour. The cheetah it runs 100 kilometer per hour. So the cheetah is one of the world fastest running animal. Okay, so the blue whale, which is 33-meter long, is the biggest animal in the animal kingdom. Here blue whale, have you seen the blue whale in the TV? Yeah, so this blue whale it is 33-meter long and it is the biggest animal in the animal kingdom. Okay, it is the biggest animal. Which is that? It's the blue whale. Okay, next one, some animals like chameleon and leaf insects change their color to suit their environment to protect themselves from enemies. There are some animals, okay, in the environment such as chameleon and leaf insects. These chameleon and leaf insects they change the color of the body. Suppose the chameleon, if it sits on the bark of the tree or on the stem of the tree, it takes the color of that particular tree stem. Okay, if it is sitting on any leaf, it takes the color of that leaf, it will become green. Why? Just to protect themselves from the enemies. Okay, understood children? So what we have learned today, what is the similarities between human beings and the animals, what is the difference between human beings and the animals. Next, how the animals have been classified based on their food habits, then byproducts of milk and the sources of food, that is from animal source and plant source, then how the animals are useful to us, right? Next, we solved some riddles and we got some more information about the animals. Okay, hope you all understood this chapter very well children.